A lot of people think if you create a complex memory system, then all of a sudden you're going to learn everything a lot easier. But that's not the case because there's so many factors that go into it. So when do you need to create a complex memory system? So a complex memory system could be a 3-digit number system. That's 1,000 images you need to create. 2-digit, 100 images. 1-digit, 10 images. 1,000 images. I've never finished any of my 3-digit number system attempts because the categories or the code I was using so specific, it made it so hard for me to find all the images I needed. So let's say you're trying to learn some biographies of people you know. Maybe the cars they have, phone numbers, birthdays, whatever it may be. This wouldn't even justify creating a PAO. Why? Because look, you might be learning 7 biographies, okay? So you're really not memorizing numbers a lot. Yes, this one instance, there might be more numbers than usual, but it wouldn't justify putting all that work in for a PAO system or a 3-digit number system. It just doesn't make any sense. So you really need to be aware of what you're learning, and are numbers going to be popping up a lot? If not, a basic system is just fine. Now take something like this, the periodic table of elements. So there's probably going to be like 400, 500 digits you might need to memorize. So guess what? Having a PAO would be a wise investment. Now, I wouldn't say a 3-digit number system would be good here because it's still limited of how many digits you're memorizing, right? For me, a 3-digit number system would be better if you're going to compete in a memory competition because you're constantly going to be memorizing numbers over and over and over again, right? This eventually will end. Might be a month, might be 2 months, but it will end. So a PAO would be perfect because you wouldn't have all these repeating images you would have with a 2-digit number system, just a plain old 2-digit number system. So that's what I'm saying. You really have to look at what you're learning and match whatever system goes with that information. That's pretty much it. For this, when I memorized it, a PAO was perfect because I didn't have those repeating images over and over and over again. But something like the biography, man, a simple number system like a 1-digit number system would even work here because you're maybe doing 5 of them. So you really do have to be aware of what you're learning and create the appropriate system because complex systems are always going to take more time, more effort. So let's say I try to create a 3-digit number system just to memorize this. The amount of time I would have to put into a 3-digit number system, I could have learned this with even a PAO or even a 2-digit number system, learned it, reviewed it, and mastered it before I finished my 3-digit number system. That's a big difference between the different systems, okay? More complex, yes, you can do more things with it. You might be able to take more digits at one time or letters, whatever system you're creating, but the amount of time and energy and effort that goes into it is way up there, So basic systems down here, complex up here. And that difference between them is the amount of time it's going to take you, which, depending on what you're learning, you can apply that time to actually learning and reviewing that information, which at the end of the day is the main goal of learning anything, right? Be able to remember it when you need to. So hopefully you got a better understanding on when to create a complex memory system, because I've been there. It's tempting to think, hey, 3 digits, 3 is better than 2, so it must be faster. It's not the case, man. Never finished. Hopefully one day I will, but I don't see it in the near future. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.